Hello. You already know this is the Bryce Love channel, and I'm coming on my channel to chat it up about a whole bunch of different stuff. Okay, let me get off into it. Okay, so y'all know that my phone, it don't I need it to be adjusted, and then my storage is like I need some storage space on my phone, so I'm having difficulties. I have to get a brand new phone, and I just want to know, like, I want you guys to keep up with what I'm talking about. I got the females is going through a whole bunch of different changes, getting mad at me over their friend or this, that, and the other. And from my understanding, from my perspective, for what I think is, first of all, I thought your friend was for everybody, and second of all, uh, I didn't know it was like that because every time when another female talked to the guys, cool or whatever. But when I talk to the guy, it's a problem. Everybody going crazy. Everybody spazzing out. So what's up with that? Why you worried about me? You don't gotta be worried about me. It ain't like that. I mean, it wasn't like that. You know what I mean? Because I went in. It was like that to a certain extent. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie. But nah, yeah, I'm getting all into it. I ain't gonna even lie. I'm all into that shit. I don't give a fuck what nobody else talking about, what you gotta say or whatever. So everybody in mad, this, that, and the other. And I mean, it ain't like I can't meet somebody else, but this is what I'm doing right now. So I'm gonna need you to understand that. So you can do whatever you want to do. Come at me however you want to come at me. It's whatever. You know what I mean? That's all I got to say because I'm a grown woman. This is what I do. And if I like something, I like it. And when I get it, and when I hold on to it, I hold on to it. And that's just flat out what it is. So you need to tell your man to let you know what it is, or blase split or whatever, straight up. So I don't got nothing to do with that. So anyway, as you guys know, I will be going on a tour soon. So you ain't gonna even have to worry about me when I'm gone to where I gotta go. So if you can help me do that, I could. If you can help me get to where I'm going, then you don't even gotta worry about me because it ain't even like that. All right. And I just want you guys to know, like, it's been too much stuff going on. Somebody not telling the truth about something. Y'all need to let them know what it is. You know what I mean? And then I was talking about my events and stuff. When I'm going to my events, it's a certain look that I gotta have going on. So I don't need y'all to keep on getting mad at me, put me through complications and difficulties and stuff like that. So long as we on the same level, then everything else is cool. So I don't, like I say, I don't know. I don't really be going places with people like that or this, that, and the other. And then I just seen, I've been hopping on my page looking like on my channel, I see as females, that's like doing the same thing as me, coming on a channel talking about something or whatever. And it's all good. You know what I mean? It's all cool. So, yeah, it's always good to vibe. It's always when you going through difficulties, and then you got people, some people with their mental health, fighting with their mental health and stuff like that. I need y'all to know that is something that's very important. You know what I mean? And you really got to look into that, on a certain level, because it ain't all bad either, because I probably got some mental problems and stuff like that, but you just gotta be cool, calm, and collective. You gotta know how to cope. You know what I mean? You gotta talk about your differences. You gotta talk about your problems with somebody you trust, or with somebody that's the same sex as you, because a bunch of people go through a different stuff with their nationality, with their sexuality and stuff like that. But it's cool if all you gotta do is talk to somebody that's on your level, that know what you're talking about, your same sex or whatever, that can understand you better and get a better vibe. You know what I mean? Somebody you can vibe with. You ain't gotta get drunk and tipsy or whatever. You can just vibe, you know what I mean, and just talk about your problems and your situations, because it's sometimes it's not good to hold stuff in, because that's when people have outbursts, and you never know what might happen when you never express your feelings, or you never had nobody to talk to understand where you coming from, or you might got somebody that's want to talk about certain stuff, but then yo you want to talk about certain stuff when you get mad and throw shots at somebody. So that's unacceptable. That's not acceptable at all, because you don't do somebody like that. You know what I mean? Because everybody needs somebody. Ain't nobody no better than the other. But you have to be better within yourself. As long as you know you better within yourself, that's what you got to worry about. Because ain't nobody gonna do you like you. Ain't nobody gonna love you like you and be there for you when you need them. At the end of the day, you got to pick yourself up. You got to make sure you are right. You know what I mean? You got to make sure your health is in order and on balance. You know what I mean? And you got to know how much you can handle and balance your life out. Balance your priorities, you know what I mean? And priorities come first, always. You know what I mean? So, um, for those of you who is listening, I just really need you guys to listen to this, because I'm watching certain stuff, and some people commit suicide and all kind of stuff, and that's why I try to cope. I try to keep myself leveled out, so I am balanced out, so I don't have to worry about certain stuff. You know what I mean? And it's always good to like just exercise, relax, just chill, you know what I mean? And you have to woosah, breathe in, breathe out, make sure you're all right, and just get with somebody that have good vibes, good attention, that's positive, attitude is positive, somebody that's focused on going forward, doing what's best, you know what I'm saying, making things happen, making things bigger, making things greater, making things happen, happen within nature. You know what I mean? You don't want nothing that's just gonna just keep you stuck forever. You can be stuck for a certain amount of time, but it's the time to go. It's the time to chill, and it's the time to talk, and it's the time to shut up. Doing certain things. You know what I mean? So yeah, getting back to like what I said, when you going through mental health and stuff, that stuff is, you really do need somebody to talk to hold on to whatever. It's always somebody that's going through the same thing. Like I say, everybody going through something. You never know. You know what I mean? So just talk about what you like. Talk about the beautiful things. Go shopping. You know what I mean? Let your mind be free, and just reach for your goal. Don't never give up, and always be cautious. No matter what it is, it's all right to love. It's all right to trust somebody, but you always need to be cautious. You know what I mean? Especially when you got stuff going on, especially when you got goals and stuff like that. And if you're in a relationship with somebody, if it's not working out, then you need to let it go. But then if you calling somebody and you trying to keep in touch with somebody and they not listening to you, or they not say nothing to you, not saying nothing, and you sending a message or whatever, and they just ignore you, I think that's unacceptable, because you have to be mature. Don't nobody want to be with somebody that's immature, and you got your immature. Everybody got their immature moments, of course. You know what I mean? Because everybody in the world is somebody's baby, of course. But what I'm saying is, pick up your phone, say something. You know what I mean? It don't matter if you got a girl or this and that. You need to be straight up with your girl. You need to be straight up with whoever you messing with, or even if you got a baby mama. You know what I mean? But I just feel like it's disrespectful if somebody calling you, trying to reach out to you, whatever. Pick up the phone or message, say, okay, I'm busy right now. I'm doing something, this, that, and the other. It ain't like that. You know what I mean? If it get like that, don't get me wrong. Some females, yes, they'll come to your house and nut up and go crazy and go nuts. That's just how I go. Period. I'm being logic right now. So yeah, that's how it goes. So it ain't no like that. I'm just saying though, say something. And for the females that's, you know, you got another guy or whatever, and whatever you got going on, and it's not everybody business to say certain stuff, but you not gonna mess up my stuff, period, point blank. So that's just how it is, and that's why you just got to be in tune with the world. You got to know what's be going on. You got to be loyal in who you are, stand with who you are, and you have to be stern in what you believe in. And like I say, nature going to follow. Nature is going to, nature going to get, it's going to get bigger. You know what I mean? But you have to be in tune with what's going on in the world. So if you're in the world, some people call it a dog, this and the other, but I call it the world. So if you in my world and you know what I'm talking about, I call it the world. Okay? I call it the world because it's like it's a whole different atmosphere that you wouldn't believe. It's a whole atmosphere that you wouldn't understand. Like, it is so freaking, it's amazing, but it also, it's like a roller coaster. It's like up and down, down or up, or all around or whatever. So that's why I just say the world. I call it the world. You know what I mean? Because it's hard to explain, and it hates. The world, it hates. In the world, it loves. In the world, it is so spontaneous. In the world, it is so compassionate. In the world, it is so growing. In the world, it is so downy. In the world, it is just so amusing. In the world, it is so sexy. In the world, so I just gave it a name and just called it. Is it the name of it? Is just the world. That's what I say. So to me, I say the world. You know what I mean? If you know, you know, or whatever. And so yeah, that's just what it is. Um, so you guys, I just want you guys to make sure you make the best. When you make you a choice, make the best choices you want to make. You guys, it is very, very hard out here in the world. It is. You have to pay attention to what's going on, and even I make mistakes. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody perfect. Everybody always make mistakes. You never know. You have to make mistakes to grow. But if you gonna make a mistake, if you to whatever you choose to have in your world or to be in your world, just be straight up with it. Period. No matter what it is or what it's got going on. But make sure, out of all things, make sure you careful though. Make sure you careful. You never know. You never know. You know what I mean? You just never know. And then, so on that note, I'm gonna go on, and I want you guys to continue watching. Share, like, and subscribe to my channel. Um, you know I'm watching, girl, and I want to say how you doing. I know I always want to give my shout outs, so whatever, I ain't gonna say no names or like that or whatever. So I want to say, I want to give a shout out to you. I seen you uh, modeling your clothes and stuff like that. So, matter of fact, I'm about to go to your channel and watch some of your stuff on your channel. So yeah, if you guys watching, I want you to share, like, and subscribe. And baddies, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. The baddies. That's the name of it. All right. Bye.